everyone. Hello, YouTubers. This is Shiqi. Hello. Welcome back to Jack and King's live stream. We've received so many messages lately from viewers who are really curious about our crawfish. So today I've brought our crawfish back here. In our previous streams, we showed you everything from size, packaging, and cleanliness, and even how clean the underbelly and gills are and how plump the heads look. But tonight is different. Because tonight we're taking these premium crawfish out of the box and on the table. We've cooked them so that they're ready to eat, and while we taste, I will show you how we can eat it and how we cook them, and what are the methods of cooking them. So today is not only we showcase our products, it's also I'm gonna show you my pride. Okay, actually Jack and King's is proud to be one of the very first Chinese companies to successfully import this batch of crawfish through the port of Los Angeles. It's both an honor and a milestone. So you can see right in front of me, I have a tray of crawfish. This is taken right from the freezer. You can see no water leakage. You can see the color is still very natural red. Yeah, as you can see, it's sturdy, neatly packed in the tray, with no signs of freezer damage or water leakage. That means the cold chain logistics were done right. Hello. Okay, so today we've also prepared some crawfish that was taken out of the box. If we take the crawfish out of the box, what you will see is like this. My colleague just helped me to take the crawfish out from the box that you can see. Hello, Valentina. Hi, I'm showing you the crawfish from China. Yes, you can see the color. Look at the color. It's a beautiful natural red. It's not dyed, but preserved rapid freezing. Beautiful, right? You can see every single crawfish is of natural red. And the crawfish are huge. You can see some are even wider than my palm. As you can see here, this one is bigger than my palm. Yeah. Okay, you can see every piece, every single piece is fully intact. You can see the claws. You can see the antennae and the tails. They're naturally curled and well shaped, right? This plate of crawfish is not cooked. Yeah, you can see the shell is smooth and shiny. If we flip them over, you can see the bellies are white. The gills are spotless, and there's no mud, no fishy smell, fishy smell at all. Yeah, this is our crawfish. So if I put it in a plate, on the plate, I mean, you can see it's really beautiful, right? And this isn't the average size of a crawfish. This one is the top grade, because you can see it's super clean, and it's even cleaner than some live boiled ones. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Valentina. And I like your name. Okay, so maybe some of you are wondering why our crawfish are so clean. That's because we used our 3-step washing process. You're welcome. Okay, today why I'm here to introduce you about the crawfish actually is because crawfish is one of my favorite food, especially in summer. So today I'm so happy to bring you one of my favorite food here to share with you. Sometimes before I eat crawfish, before I choose a restaurant, the thing I worry the most is that maybe they're not so clean, because we know that they live in muddy place. Hello, Gabriel. Hello, Saya. Hi. Okay, so, but you can see our crawfish are super clean, right? If I just, these ones are the ones that just taken out from the freezer and we just put it for a few minutes. So you can see they are super clean. This is exactly what you will have. This is exactly what you will have. They're super clean. Every single crawfish is super clean. So maybe you're wondering why they're so clean. If you are a family, if you cook for your family, if you ever tried to cook crawfish, you must know it's very hard to clean them, right? So why our crawfishes are so clean? That's because we use a 3-step washing method to wash them. The first one is initial rinse. We use water to remove the surface mud and debris. So this is the first step. The second step is so important because the second step makes it even the belly. You can see the second step is crucial because it makes the belly initial part clean too. The second step is to use baking soda and citric acid to purge and clean internally. That's why you can see the gut is not black. Usually if you buy crawfish from a market, a local market, maybe the gut is black. The belly is not as clean as ours. That's why. Hello, Saya. Is that Arabic? I've been to some countries which Arabic is spoken. Okay, and then we come to the final step, which is deep cleaning. So the last step, we fully remove any residue or remaining impurities. Ah, that's high. Okay, thank you. So our 3-step washing method makes our crawfish super clean. Right before the live stream, my colleague just told me that actually it takes 40 minutes to clean the crawfish. I was like, oh my God, 40 minutes. That's even longer than the time I take a shower or take a bath. Okay, so you can simply consider it, the crawfish, actually it has like a spa treatment. So that's why it's so clean. I feel like it's even cleaner than my face because I don't use a 3-step washing method to clean my face. Okay, and today we've also prepared some samples and we've also steamed someone. So the cooking method of this is super easy. All you need to do is to steam them. Super duper easy. You just need to put some water in your pot and then you have a steamer and put some crawfishes on and wait for several minutes and then it's done. So while we wait, here are some reasons why our crawfish stands out. Okay, so firstly, definitely is the visible cleanliness, as I showed you. As I showed you, we use a triple washed and gut cleaned with a clear white underbelly and bright red shells. So the first reason is definitely how clean they are. And the second reason is the one that I like the most, is the firm, springy meat. Thanks to liquid nitrogen quick freezing technology, the freshness of the meat is perfectly preserved. Later, I'm gonna taste some crawfish right in front of the camera so that you can see how fresh the meat is. Even after thawing, the texture remains firm and springy, not mushy at all. So later I will show you. All right, and then it's the flash frozen at peak freshness. As I shared earlier, so the crawfish is cooked and frozen at the optimal time to lock in natural flavor and structure. Okay, apart from that, our crawfish also we can supply to you all year round. This is also the thing that I like about it, because if you are a crawfish fan, maybe you know the best season to eat a crawfish is in summer. So now if you are in China, especially if you are in Wuhan, at night you can see a lot of restaurants offer crawfish. People just gather together. Even at the tables on the street, you can see a lot of crawfish because it's just the best season for that. So people eat crawfish, they chat with their friends, they have beer. What a party. But our crawfish is even better because we store these crawfish at a minus 18 degrees Celsius, with a shelf life of up to 36 months. That means whenever you want to eat a crawfish, it's there for you. So that ensures the consistent availability all year long. Yes, that's so nice, because sometimes I want to eat a crawfish in winter, but here in local market, you cannot find them in winter. But our products are stored in freezer, and during the logistics, that makes sure you can still have the fresh crawfish all year long, from January to December. Okay, plus it's incredibly versatile. It's great for garlic dishes, spicy stir fry, hot pot, or even ready meal packs. Okay, good news is that our crawfish is ready. My colleague just helped to steam them, so now I'm gonna taste the crawfish. Look here, this plate has been just cooked from the steamer. So actually this already makes a dish in the restaurant, right? Restaurant owners, look how beautiful and attractive they are. If you're a restaurant owner and if you want to serve your customer with crawfish, it's already done. Super easy. All you need to do, you don't even need professional chef to prepare this dish. All you need to do is to steam them. Buy our product, steam them, and then you can pair the crawfish with some dipping sauces, and then it's ready. This is what you can serve your customer. Easy peasy. Now I feel like even I can have a Chinese restaurant in North America or in Europe or anywhere, and then I can have my crawfish. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to taste them. Okay, so firstly what you need to do is to open the lid. Just a gentle twist, and then it's peeled. Easy, right? The shell comes off cleanly, and the meat, you can see the meat, no breaks, no mess. Okay, so before that, I want you to take a closer look at the crawfish heads. They're plump and clean. It also has edible roll. This is also the part I like. You can see the edible roll. Let me try this. For the roll, I don't like it to be with any sauce. I just like it naturally. So the roll has a rich, creamy texture and a umami-packed, slightly sweet flavor. It melts in your mouth and adds a deep ocean-like richness that true crawfish lovers crave. If you are a crawfish lover, I'm sure you're gonna like this part. Okay? And then it's also very easy. This is the main part, the belly part. It's easy to peel. Usually I like to take the tail out. You can see this is got super clean, no black thing at all. And you take this part out. For this shell, you can see the shell. The color is natural red. It's not dyed. I can guarantee you. Okay, so you only need to peel the first part, and then you can take it out as a whole. Beautiful. You can see, right? Okay, now let me give it a try. So today, right here, I have two sauces. This one is the chili sauce, and this one is the soy sauce. So I will try both sauce with the crawfish. Let's try the chili sauce first. Hola, hola, Francisco. Okay, this chili sauce, it's sweet. It's a little bit sweet. It's tangy with just a touch of heat at the end. So if you like spicy, but you don't like it to be too spicy, maybe it's a very good choice for you. The sauce adds a bright, flavorful kick to the crawfish. So that makes even each bite even more addictive. I like it together with the sauce. It's a perfect balance. It's a perfect balance of sweetness and spice, especially great for those who enjoy a little bit zest without too much heat. So for people who like spicy ones but not too spicy ones, I recommend the crawfish paired with a sweet chili sauce. Okay, and now let's try it with soy sauce. This is soy sauce. I'm sure every kitchen must have this, right? So this one is so easy to get. Okay, let me try this. Well, this one is a totally different vibe. The soy sauce brings a deep, savory umami that highlights the natural sweetness of the crawfish meat. It's simple, it's clean, it brings out the original ocean flavor beautifully. Okay, so you think maybe this is done, but actually, I also like to eat the claws. This part is also edible. It's like the crab claws. Okay, you can see the meat just comes out. Let's dip it into the soy sauce. It tastes similar to the belly meat, but it's a little bit different. Wow. You cannot miss this part. You can see there's so much meat in the claw. It's like the crab claw. You can take it as a whole. And this time I'm gonna dip it in the chili sauce, sweet chili sauce. I would say the chili sauce dances on my tongue. It's like a party of flavors. The soy sauce, I'm gonna dip this one into the soy sauce. Wow, see right here. Today I'm so lucky because sometimes you cannot take it as a whole, but today I'm so lucky. Maybe because you brought me luck, I mean. Okay, this time I'm gonna dip this into the soy sauce. You can see the meat has a little bit of brown. Okay. That's the classic. That's the classic, elegant choice. It's subtle but powerful. So I would say both dipping sauces pair wonderfully with our crawfish. It just depends on you. It's up to you. It depends on what you like better. Okay, so as I showed you, we can pair the crawfish with no matter chili sauce or soy sauce. These crawfish are perfect not only for home cooking, it's also good for restaurants and retail markets. So for Chinese restaurants, you can have a seafood platter, right? This is a ready dish. And you can also make it in a spicy cuisine for dishes like dry pot, like mala crawfish. That's one that I like the best. So my mom used to do the stir-fry crawfish at home, and I like it so much. Also, for seafood buffet restaurants, you can also give them a try because they're ready to eat and they are eye-catching presentation, right? You just need to put the crawfish on your counter. I'm sure your customers are gonna like it. And it's also good for hot pot restaurants because the whole crawfish experience in broth. And apart from all those, it's also a good choice for snack shops. Maybe snack bars never thought about it before, but today I recommend this product to you because if you can just stir fry the crawfish tails, then you can provide your customers these tails maybe in a combo for late night sales, because here in China people really like to have crawfish together with beers or cocktails or whatever that is. So I'm sure it's gonna be a hit in your restaurant, I mean in your snack bar, if you have the crawfish tails. Okay, and also it's great for pre-cooked meal manufacturers because you can have it together with so many different flavors. You can have it in garlic, spicy, 13 spice flavor with rice or noodles. It can be a fast food, easy. And then for wholesale channels, we can deliver these to Chinese restaurants, chain snack bars, large supermarkets, and frozen food platforms. So this, I'm sure it's gonna be a star product on your in your place. And also retail plus takeout. I think it's a good idea for barbecue and beer nights, or bundled into gift sets for seasonal promotions. So it's suitable for so many restaurants and for so many situations. Yes, if you ask me to give you some suggested dishes, because you can see what you will get is like this. This is what you will get. So we offer it in a big box, and inside each box there are 10 trays. So for each, this is what you will get. There are so many different ways to enjoy these crawfish. This is what you will get. You can have it, you can stir fry it. You can have the spicy crawfish. You can have garlic crawfish, or you can simply steam them, just like my colleague just did, and dip the crawfish into any sauce that you like. Okay, so this is super easy, right? Okay, in our earlier live streams, and we've got some, we've also got some messages. People are asking that, is this crawfish a really large size? Because for each box we have 10 to 15 crawfish in the box. Actually, what you will have is like this. Let me count how many crawfishes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So actually this is like a tray. This is like a tray. If you open it, you will have a plate of crawfish, right, like this. So we have from 10 to 15 crawfish inside each tray, and that's already a top grade size, because we have from 10 to 15 crawfish in each pound. You can say, you can see that it's better looking, it's highly satisfying. One more question is that people are worried that maybe after thawing it's gonna release a lot of water, it's gonna mess up your kitchen. But you can see right here, my friend, my colleague prepared this plate of crawfish like half an hour or 1 hour ago, so that the crawfish now they are not frozen anymore. And you can see not a lot of water, right? There's a little bit of water, but it's totally acceptable, right? You can see only a little bit of water, so you don't need to worry about the water leakage. Why is that? Because of the rapid freezing. So as I explained earlier to you, we use a liquid nitrogen method to freeze them so that they got frozen instantly. So the structure stays intact even after thawing. There's minimal water loss. There's not much water. And the third question is the one we also got from messages, from like comments in live streams, is that why our product is so much cleaner than the crawfish that you see in stores. Because I've heard some friends who are worried. They said, I want to give crawfish a try, but I'm just afraid that maybe they're not so clean, that is clean enough for a food. I can guarantee you is that our product is very clean. Our crawfish is so clean. This is because of the export quality clean water crawfish. As I explained earlier to you, we use a 3-step washing method in our factory. So this process includes the first initial rinse, the second one we use baking soda and nitric acid to clean them internally, and then we deep wash them again to remove any residues. Yeah. Okay, so friends right now who are watching this live stream, if you have any more questions, you can just simply put them in the chat box. Okay. Hello everyone, any questions? Okay, so today we've brought our star product here. Tonight, we're showing you our star product, the fisherman crawfish, because recently we've received so many messages from viewers who are really curious about our crawfish. In our previous streams, we showed you everything from size, from packaging, from cleanliness, even how clean the underbelly and gills are, and how plump the heads look like. But tonight is different because tonight we're taking these premium crawfish out of the box and onto the table. We have them cooked and ready to eat. And while we eat, I will explain what makes our crawfish really stands out. Jacknkings is proud to be the very first Chinese companies to successfully import this batch of crawfish through the port of LA. It's both an honor and a milestone. So today I'm so happy to be here to introduce our crawfish to you because of Jack and Kings, so that a lot of friends in North America or in other places can give our crawfish a try. So tonight's live stream is not only about food, it's also about quality and pride. I'm so proud of this crawfish. I think it can be a representative of a traditional Chinese food because a lot of Chinese people love crawfish. Okay, so right in front of me, you can see this is our old Fisherman brand crawfish. It's brought to you by Jack and Kings. You can see in each tray, as I showed you, so what you will have is like this. What you will have is like this. You can see if you take them out and you will get a plate. In each tray, you can see we have the plastic tray. In each tray, there are around 10 to 15 crawfishes. Yeah, you can see it's sturdy. It's neatly packed with no signs of freezer damage or water leakage. That means our cold chain logistics were done right. You can see this is how this is exactly when you get them at your home. Okay, so if we open one package of these, what you will have is like this. The crawfishes are huge. If I open one tray, so what you will see is here, you can see that they're huge. Some are even wilder than my palm. You can see it's so big. Right? This one is so big. Oh, by the way, because, you know, for crawfish, already, although we try to keep a consistent quality, but still not every single crawfish is the same size. That's why we have 10 to 15 crawfishes in each tray. So you can see maybe some is slightly bigger, some is slightly smaller, but overall they have similar sizes. Hola! Is it because we have a lot of Spanish speakers, or hola is just a way, a common way that you say hello? You're a Spanish speaker. I've learned a little bit of Spanish before, but it's so hard for me, so I just gave up. I know hola. Hola. Ni hao. Thank you. Yeah, we also have a Spanish speaker, the viewer earlier. So I feel like, today we have a lot of Spanish speakers. Okay, so let's go back to our product because I'm here to introduce you our product of crawfish, and I'm so happy to be here to share it with you. Amakat. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? So you can see the color. It's a beautiful red color. It's not dyed. It's preserved during rapid freezing. Yeah, and also you can see that every single piece is fully intact. You can see the claws. You can see the antennae. You can see the tails. They're naturally curled and well-shaped. You can see the shells are smooth and shiny. If we flip them over, you can see the bellies are white, the gills are spotless, and there's no mud. This is the part I like the best. No mud at all. Super clean. And if you smell them, no fishy smell. Yeah, to be honest, there's a little bit of fishy smell, but not a lot. And I have to say that this isn't the average crawfish that you see in the market. This is a top grade, restaurant grade. It's ultra clean, clean water crawfish, even cleaner than some live boiled ones. Yeah, so maybe some of you are wondering why they're so clean. That's because of our 3-step washing process. I'm not sure if any of you have tried crawfish before, and if any of you noticed that maybe the crawfish, this part is not very clean, it's a little bit dirty, there's some mud on. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but you can see our crawfish is super clean, super duper clean. Why is that? That's because we use a 3-step washing process. The first step is easy. We use water to rinse the mud or anything off. And then the second step is the super important step. In this process, we use baking soda and citric acid to purge and clean the gut. So it's not only clean in outside, but it's also clean internally. As you can see, it's super duper clean. The bellies are white, and even for the gut, you can see it's red. Normally, when you see the gut, it's black or brown. That makes it a little bit of disgusting. But our product, you can see it's also natural red and white. Okay, after we use the baking soda and citric acid to clean the gut, finally it comes to our last step, which is the deep cleaning. We fully remove any residue or remaining impurities. So that makes our crawfish super duper clean. Okay, today, our colleagues are steaming some crawfish. So later in the live stream, I'm gonna taste some crawfish just in front of the camera. And when we are cooking here, I've summarized some reasons why our crawfish stands out. The first one is the visible cleanliness. As you can see, every single crawfish is super duper clean. And the second one is the one that I like the best, is about the taste. So even though our product is frozen, but after you steam them, the meat is firm, is springy. Thanks to liquid nitrogen quick freezing technology, the freshness of the meat is perfectly preserved. So later I will show you how firm the meat is. Even after thawing, the texture remains firm and springy, not mushy at all. Apart from that, we also have the flash frozen at peak freshness. So it's cooked and frozen at optimal time to lock in natural flavor and structure. So later when when I try to taste them, you can see it in more details. And apart from that, we also supply this product all year long. Here in China, now it's summer. It's the best season for crawfishes because crawfish, I think they live in spring. After spring till summer, that's the time they live. That's what I think, because here in China, in Wuhan, if you take a walk at night, when you walk on the street, you can see a lot of restaurants. They're offering crawfishes. People just chat with their friends, having crawfish and having some beers. So that's a normal Wuhan night. If you ever come to Wuhan, you can see it yourself. But our product is different because we provide this product all year long, because we store this at a minus 18 degrees Celsius with a shelf life up to 36 months, so that we can ensure the consistent availability all year long. So restaurant owners, you don't need to worry about the crawfish season right now, because you can store it up to 36 months, so that you can provide your customers the crawfish, the star product crawfish, all year long, from January till December. And plus, it's incredibly versatile. It's great for garlic dishes, spicy stir fry, hot pot, or even ready meal packs. Okay, now our crawfish is almost finished. So let's see. Ta-da-da-da! This is the steamed crawfish. You can just look at it. It's still red and glossy, no shrinkage, no collapsed shells, right? So right in front of you, you can see the back part. You can see the front part. If I compare the cooked one with the raw ones, you can see they're similar. I would say they're almost the same. The only way that I can differentiate them is to touch, because this one is the steamed one, so it's still hot. This is the way I can differentiate them. You can see the quality is still consistent, right? All right, and I'm gonna peel one live for you. And I will show you how to eat the crawfish. Super easy. So now I'm gonna peel one for you with just a gentle twist. The shell comes out. The meat pulls out in one perfect piece, right? No breaks, no mess. Now let's take a closer look at the crawfish head. You can see even the head is plump and clean. If I open it, you can have a better look at it. You can see the inside of the head is still very clean. So normally if you buy crawfish in the market, maybe the inside part is black or brown. That makes it disgusting, that you don't want to eat it anymore. But you can see our product is super duper clean, and you can see the roe. The roe. This is also the part I like, so I'm gonna try the roe. The roe has a rich, creamy texture and a umami-packed, slightly sweet flavor. It melts in your mouth and adds a deep ocean-like richness that I'm sure true crawfish lovers crave. I really like this part, this row. And thanks to our deep cleaning process, there's no muddy, no bitter taste. It's just pure, savory deliciousness. Yeah, I would say it's truly the hidden treasure of the crawfish. All right, now let's taste the main part. This is how we peel them. You just need to take the tail out. And then you peel the top part of the shell. This one is a little bit hard. Oh, you can see the roll. It's like the crab, the yellow part of the crab. Okay, and then you can take it out as a whole. Yeah, after you take it out. So as I shared with you earlier, this is what I like the best about our product. You can see the meat is still firm and springy. Even though it's a frozen product, but the meat is not mushy at all. And today we've prepared 2 dipping sauces right in front of me. So this one is the sweet chili sauce and this one is the soy sauce. Actually, you can pair it with whatever sauce that you like. So today I'm gonna try these 2 sauces. Let's try the sweet chili sauce first. I'm gonna dip it. It's sweet and tangy with just a touch of heat at the end. It's not super spicy, it's a little bit spicy. The sauce adds a bright, flavorful kick to the crawfish. So it makes each bite even more addictive. It's perfect balance of sweetness and spice, especially great for those who enjoy a little zest without too much heat. Okay, yeah, so I like this chili sauce. I recommend when you have the crawfish, maybe you can pair it with the chili sauce. Now, let's try it with soy sauce. This is the soy sauce. I'm sure every single person have it in your kitchen, right? Easy to get. When you dip it in the soy sauce, you can see the color. It already has the brown color of the soy sauce. That's a totally different vibe because the soy sauce brings a deep, savory umami that highlights the natural sweetness of the meat. So it's simple, it's clean, and brings out the original ocean flavor beautifully. If I compare the 2 sauces, I would say the chili sauce dances on your tongue. It's like a party of flavor. And for the soy sauce, that's your classic, elegant choice. It's powerful. So for me, both dipping sauce pair wonderfully with our crawfish. It just depends on your taste. If you like some other kinds of sauces, you can also give them a try. You can dip our crawfish meat into any sauce that you like. So maybe some of you are wondering where and in what situations we can eat these crawfish, because maybe you are not so familiar with this this kind of food. So these crawfish are perfect not only for home cooking, it's also for restaurants and retail markets. For example, a Chinese restaurant, if you have this product, you can simply steam them, and then you can serve the crawfish together with a dipping sauce, and then it's done. Super easy. You don't even need a professional cook to cook this dish for you. Okay, so I feel like now even I can run a Chinese restaurant of crawfish. And then you can have a spicy cuisine for dishes like stir-fried 麻辣小龙虾. It's a very popular Chinese dishes which can be literally translated into spicy crawfish, spicy stir-fried crawfish. And also for seafood buffets, you can also have this because they're ready to eat and it's eye-catching presentation. I'm sure if you put this plate of crawfish on your counter, your customers are gonna like them. And also for hot pot restaurants, it can be one of your products. And also, one thing that I want to mention, if you are not a Chinese restaurant owner, if you don't have a hot pot restaurant, if you have a bar, it can also be your choice because you can have stir-fried crawfish tail, just have the tails, and then you can serve it as a late night snacks together with your beers or cocktails or anything. So bar owners, I don't think you can miss this product. Apart from all these, it's also great for pre-cooked meal manufacturers because you can develop garlic, spicy, or 13 spice flavors for rice or noodle sets. I've had a dish in, it's a fast food. It's a fast food restaurant. It serves pizza. Is it called Pizza Hut? They have the stir fry. They have the crawfish tail rice. Yes, here in China. I don't think the Pizza Hut has the crawfish tail rice in any other countries, but here in China, at least in Wuhan, they have that. And every time I go to Pizza Hut, I must have it. So it's a very good choice for pre-cooked meal manufacturers. And for wholesale channels, you can deliver them to Chinese restaurants, chain snack bars, large supermarkets, and frozen food platforms. Also for retail and takeout, it's a good idea for barbecue and beer nights, or bundled into gift sets for seasonal promotions. So our product is good for so many different situations. And for suggest dishes, if you want to know more about how to cook it, as I explained earlier, the simplest way is to steam them. Like what my colleagues did earlier today. You can just steam them and you have some kinds of dipping sauces and then it's done. And also you can have the spicy crawfish. You can stir fry our crawfish. That's what Chinese people like the most. Also, you can have garlic crawfish. It's mild, it's family-friendly comfort food. But personally, I don't like garlic, so I would never choose that. But maybe friends are, maybe some of you are interested in it. Also, you can boil it, simply boil it, because as I explained earlier, we use a liquid nitrogen so that the meat is formed. So you can also boil it. Very easy, right? Also, hot pot or dry pot, you can pair it with beef. You can pair it with any other food that you want to try. Okay, so for our star product, we've got a lot of questions about it, and today we're gonna answer some questions. The first question is that, is this crawfish really a big size? So as I showed you, this is the package. For each tray, we have from 10 to 15 crawfish. Some of you are wondering, is this a really good size? I would say yes, absolutely. So this is a top grade crawfish because you only have just 10 to 15 crawfish in each pound. You can see that it's bigger, it's better looking, and it's highly satisfying. And the second question we received is that, does it release a lot of water? So I would say no, because you can see we have this plate before this live. We already have it for an hour or even longer than an hour. Still, there's no much water. There's a little bit of water, but I can guarantee you that it won't mess up your kitchen. Why is that? It's because of the rapid freezing. So the structure stays intact. After thawing, there's not much water leakage. You can see this. There's a little bit of water, but not a lot. Okay, and the third question we received is that why this is so much cleaner than the crawfish that you see in markets, in stores, or even in some restaurants. That's because we have the 3-step washing process. The first step is to rinse them so that we can remove any mud on the surface. And then the second step is we use baking soda and citric acid to purge the gut. So you can see the belly is white, the gut part is red, natural color. Okay. And the third question is about the price. So today, as you can see right behind me, for this is our price. For each pound, the price is less than $4. I would say it's a very competitive price. Maybe you can buy some crawfish which is cheaper than ours, but the quality is definitely worse than ours. You can just compare our products with any products that you can see in North American market. I'm sure that this price is very competitive with only $3.95 each pound. It's less than $4. And for each pound, this is what you will have. This is around 1 pound of crawfish. So that means this whole plate is less than $4. For restaurant owners, you can simply steam them and provide your customers with some dipping sauce, and then you can sell it at, I don't know, maybe $10. Yeah, why not? Or even much more, even at a higher price. Very good business, right? For with your the buying price is less than $4, and you can sell this plate of crawfish at $10 or even more. Okay, so today we've talked about this star product. If you are interested in our product, if you want to know more about it, you can leave a comment. You can contact this account. Okay, thank you so much. I'm Shiqi. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.